heavy. Up in the Arans this time, my first trek up here for some X number of years, and I got my mate with me, Glenn. Where's Glenn? There's Glenn.
Yeah.
Say hello, Glenn. So we're going out to Arans for camp tonight, whether we camp on top of there or maybe go down to Driscoll. Don't know yet, we'll have to wait and see. If you just look down here, you can see we're already pretty high and it's been a bugger of a start. And we're nowhere near the top yet. So we're going to up there, off to the left, hopefully get close to that stream so I can get some water. How'd you find that, Glenn?
That was a bit of a slog.
And a half, Christ. I'd forgotten how steep it was. So we've got to the top of the steep climb up on, we're on the ridge now. If I just show you that behind me, over there. And that little peak over there is where we're going, Arans. Okay, so we've got this ridge to walk along and it's horrible and boggy, and I'll show you some of the planks as we go across. I'll catch up with you later. A horrible boggy path. Plank, 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 no plank. Horrible. Boggy. Yeah. One person at a time, I think, don't you? I got to come back. Got to try times.
Oh, that's a drop of a bit.
Tick.
Oh, yeah. My sleeping mat is into like mega squeak, so I must be driving Glenn mad in the tent next door. So we got to the top of Arans, took some pictures. Glenn FaceTimed his mum because it apparently does that on the top of every mountain. It's quite nice, isn't it? I did text Lynn, my wife, sent her a picture of the view, which was fabulous. Hopefully I've got that on camera. And then we've come down about halfway between the ridge of Arans and Driscoll, and we're camped just above a little tarn lake, whatever they call them in Wales. Quite hard to find a pitch actually. A lot of the turf is exceedingly thin with rocks underneath, couldn't really get a peg in. So it's between choice between that and some right tufty stuff, but yeah, we manage. I've had pasta and sausage for tea, coffee, and Glenn and I had a Brewdog Hazy Jane Guava beer. Different, I suppose. And, you know, chewed the cud for a couple of hours. Glenn went to bed a bit earlier. I've probably been keeping him awake for the last half an hour. Every time I move, everything squeaks like mad. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, there's hardly any wind. Nice clear sky. We had a fabulous sunset, but it was behind Arans, so all we could see was the glow, which went on until sort of 11:15. Absolutely amazing. Tiny sliver of a moon, not many clouds in the sky, so there's, you know, if you're a stargazer, it probably would be a good night for you. I'm not. Anyway, sunrise is 4:50 in the morning, so I'll set the watch, but whether I get up or not, we shall see. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. Well, it's about 6:15. Been up or awake for about an hour and a half. Got up to do a time lapse of the sunset, so you've probably seen that by now. Stunning morning, and yeah, just getting ready for breakfast, and we'll see how we get on. That was our objective last night. Arans Fawlthwy, lovely mountain, but really tough, really tough. If you come on round in the distance there, you can see the Rhinogs, and then there's the, I think it's the Mawlthwy Valley with the sea behind, and that nice big hill over there is Cadair Idris. Right, we'll have a look at what Greg's brought with him.
Greg?
Greg, who's Greg?
Who's Greg?
Who's Greg?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at what Glenn's brought with him.
Okay, so my tent is a Zephyros Compact 1 Wild Country. It does the job rather nicely. It wasn't the most expensive tent, but like I say, it does the job quite nicely. Nice big porch on it as well, which is good for a little bit of work in the week. Need a bit of space for cooking. I've got a Leviathan by OEX down sleeping bag. Probably a little bit much for this, but I'll tell you what, I was nice and cosy last night. And then sitting underneath that, I've got my Thermarest, my Neo X Air.
Yeah, nice.
I've got a sort of Van Gogh pillow as well. just at the top there.
Wow.
So yeah,
That looks super cozy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, I was gone like a log last night.
But you're a pretty new wild camper, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, this is my second wild camp.
Oh wow.
Second one ever.
Well, you look like you're well set up anyway.
Yeah. All the gear, no idea.
So I'm out in the Falraven Abisko Light 1, which is roomier than my other tents. We've switched away from the Rab this time. I got the Nemo back out, nice and warm last night. Borrowed the wife's, I think it's Sea to Summit pillow, is it? Yeah, Sea to Summit pillow, and then the usual Nemo sleeping bag, and the foil mat underneath. Nice and toasty last night. Not quite as tidy as I would have liked, but there you go. Right, take two.
Take two.
Take two. So we're ready to go, all packed up. It's what, coming up to 9 o'clock now?
Yeah, about 10 to, yeah.
So we've given it a few hours for the tents to dry, but you know, gave up in the end. As always, we've left no trace here. Glenn on his second camp.
Over there.
Learnt the rules, leaving no trace as well. So we'll get on and catch up with you later. Ooh, that's a long way down. Just realised I've done hardly any talking to camera today on this trip. Sorry about that. I think we pointed out most of the hills we could see. You got a decent sunrise. What more do you want? I'm just walking down this slopey path back down on the side of the valley, which I'll show you in a moment. And there's a whole load of fields interspersed with the normal hill terrain. I'll just show you now. And the fields look raised. In fact, they are. Certainly this one here, definitely raised. Never seen anything like that before. Anyway, I think we're about, what, half an hour from the car, maybe? Not so far if I don't film much.
No,
not so long. Right, I've decided I'm going to call Glenn Greg from now on. When we got to the car park yesterday, there's a, he said Dutch, didn't he, couple?
Dutch, yeah.
Yeah, thought we were father and son. Which I was quite happy with. I don't know about Glenn.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah, as long as it's not grandson, I guess. Okay, we'll crack on down, and if I see anything interesting, I'll give you a shout. So if you were watching yesterday, earlier I mean, and seeing how knackered we were, that's because we had to go up there by that stream. Can you see it? That is steep. So you get to the top of that, then you've got all that bog trotting, and when you get to near the peak, it's bloody steep again.
You've got another 300 metres up there.
Another 300 metres. So yeah, that's why we were a bit tired. And when we did stop for the night, just where that back ridge comes out from behind this lump here, where those little bumps are, we camped about 2 yards behind there. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we've just had about half a mile of a nice, easy, flattish farm track, and now we got this mess. But we're getting close, so we can put up with this for a while, I guess. Met a couple of people going up, a couple of day walkers, and a chap who was up the hill opposite us last night and is now going up to where we've been for the next night. So good luck to you, mate. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh dear, it's horrible this, isn't it? So
forgot to do the wrap up, like you do. Well, we were tired.
Excited about the car.
Yeah, we saw a car and that was it. We did meet a Dutch couple and their little daughter, they stayed in the car park overnight, showed them all our pictures, gave them the name of the YouTube channel.
Yep.
And they're off to the Peak District now. So they obviously took our minds off what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you enjoy it, Glenn?
I did, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you. And did you?
Yeah, all apart from that last steep bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Up to the trig. That was hard.
That was rough, yeah.
That was hard. But the camping was good, and the pitch turned out to be a lot better than it looked like to start with, didn't it? Because we were camped on this edge.
Yeah, and then we got the sunrise as well. That was a beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, hopefully they've seen that by now.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for coming, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me out.
And we'll get together again sometime.
Catch up soon.
Yeah, it's great. So, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, all that shiz. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.